Trabalhar on Facebook or Insta. Insta was simply them when it comes to group.
Yeah, it's okay, but that depends. That depends. I think Facebook is
The best local and international music and talk. You are listening to Chaval Coms Radio.
But it's so personally the type of music that you play.
Is it?
Yes. I
I'm telling you, when on TikTok, you say, when I'm there, I'm going to start rapping. Literally. What happened to Charlie? What did you try?
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah, I get it.
I want to go within. Yeah,
They have to.
Yeah.
It's finished. It's a mouth.
Do not disturb mommy on radio, please. Yes, I'm going live shortly, my baby. Are you listening to the music? That is the big. It's a water. Ay, bye, mommy.
Yeah, yes, we can. Oh, you can record it. Yeah, but another long time. Oh, never mind.
Should I want this?
Yes. Okay, for you to hear. What did you call the race one, Ella? Still of mine as well. I don't like this one, but I'll see what else. After this one,
The best local and international music and talk. You are listening to Chaval Coms Radio. Stay positive. Life is good, and we want to speak. Streaming live on ChavalcomsRadio.co.za. The radio that comes to you. Chavalcoms Radio.
Sanbanani. It is a Saturday, and you know what that means. You are tuned into the Matured Weekends with Noluthando. Listen, the fit Zulu girl. Indeed, it is Matured Weekends right here on Chavalcom's Radio, the radio that comes to you. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Abantu bakuphi benzani nobani. Please do keep in touch with me. But you know what? It is officially the day that I've been waiting for because my guest is finally here and I am excited. You know how we do it. It is a Women's Month special, definitely. Happy Women's Month to all the women in the world. Whether I know you, I don't know you, listen, or wherever you are, and I love you so, so much. But you know what? Let me play a quick song just to warm up the show and warm up the seats because my guest is literally about to go on air with me right now. I hope you guys are ready because we are about to have some fun, but also do keep in touch with us on our WhatsApp line 067 863 4220 067 863 4220. Send us, some motivational messages. Send us highlights. We want to know who you are, where you are. And, let's just enjoy some good music because today is the day that I've been promising you guys was here. And it's finally right here. This is the Matured Weekends with Noluthando. I'm tuning right here on Chavalcom's Radio.
The best local and international music is on. You are listening to Chavalcom's Radio.
Ooh, David.
I love it.
Oh, I love David.
I love David so much.
Was it here or was it online?
It was online. But it's definitely coming back.
Hi, Simo.
I do it.
Mukhatsa ka me hi. Yeah, I know. Ready?
From the heart of Stanton in Johannesburg, you are listening to Chivalcom
Hello,
Radio.
Tomek.
I'm good. Hi, Poppy. How are you? Thank you so much, Poppy. Thank you very, very much. I'll definitely do that with Poppy. I'll definitely do
The best local and international music and talk. You are listening to Chivalcom Radio.
15 minutes past 6 on a Saturday evening, and you know what it means. You are still tuned into the Matured Weekends, and of course, this is the right time to be alive because why not? Happy Women's Month indeed to all the women in the world, and of course, Happy Women's Month to my guest because she's here, MOKGADI.
Hi, Tanya.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you for
How are you
inviting me.
feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Ne?
A bit out of place, but yeah.
And she looks gorgeous, by the way. She
Thank you.
looks amazing.
Thank
And
you,
of
Tanya.
course, today I wore my Click Glamour hoodie.
Thank you, darling.
Because
Representing.
you know what I mean.
Thank you so much.
Otherwise, you good, now.
I'm good, Tanya. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, actually. I'm good. Happy Women's Month.
Thank you so much. Happy Women's Month.
How has it been going this Women's Month?
It's been good.
Mm.
Did a 10-kilometer run on Women's Day.
Yay! Yay!
Yes.
Yay! No,
So
you know what, guys?
simple.
10K is not. It's not
Yo.
small. No, it's not small.
It
guys.
was rough.
Right.
So I haven't trained in a long time, so I
Yeah.
felt every bit of it. Yeah, but
No, but
anyway.
I also felt it because my feet are trying to recover, ne?
Yeah.
But like there's those areas that remind me, Uti, you
You
didn't
ran
train
for
for
10
this.
kilometers.
Yeah.
No, it's been great.
Right.
Yes.
So I invited you to the show because you are busy.
I try.
You are
I
busy.
try.
You're a super mom, literally, because you are always a
Yes,
mom
there's
duty,
such a
24/7.
thing as
Yes.
Superman.
Excuse
me.
You are definitely a super mom, a businesswoman, but also it's just not one business, but multiple businesses.
I try.
Yo, goodness gracious. Like when I thought about the show, I'm like, okay, how do I introduce her? Do I say makeup? No. Do I say bake? No.
No.
Which one do I choose?
Yes.
So how would you introduce yourself?
Okay, now my name is MOKGADI NYUSWA. I'm originally from Polokwane, Limpopo, TEF Unit C, representing my people. Yeah, so I'm a sister. I'm a daughter to my late mom who passed on almost 2 years ago now.
Oh,
I'm a wife.
yes.
I'm a mother.
Mhm.
I'm a businesswoman.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Many
that's
profiles.
me
Goodness
in
gracious.
essence, yes.
So tell me, you are talking about being a mom, ne?
Mhm.
What would you say is your biggest highlights of being a mom?
Yo.
Because now there's 3.
Yay!
Now there's 3
I
now.
thought it was hectic,
Right?
but I've never knew that I had so much love in me until I had my first child. Yo, I always knew that I loved,
Right?
but after the first one,
Yes.
and then the love grows with each, and then Kanye Silence,
Yeah.
and then there's me,
Ne?
Mouse, there's the new one. Oh, yeah.
I'm sure she's keeping you busy.
Not really, she's sweet.
Oh,
She's a sweet baby. She's a darling.
How old is she now?
She's 5 months tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. I think
She's 5 months tomorrow.
very,
So
very
I'm a mommy of 3.
Imagine.
And I'm like, I wouldn't have done it any other way.
Ne?
Oh, I love my baby.
Oh,
I love my baby.
It's making me feel all emo and ready to have kids. You see,
Please,
go
go for it.
I had to go
It's
for it.
a nice wood. Mommyhood is the best wood to be in. Trust
Is
me.
it?
Woo, it's the best wood.
Listen. Okay. And as you know, today I'm wearing my Click Glamour
Yes, thank
hoodie,
you
right?
so
Guys, I
much.
bought this like quite a while back. Actually.
2018.
Yeah,
Yes,
2018. Tell us about it. What's Click Glamour?
So Click Glamour was found in 2016. So when I
Okay.
started Click Glamour, the plan was I've always loved beauty. So when I started Click Glamour, it was more about the goal was to be a makeup artist, you know. And then while in it, in
Yeah.
2016, it was founded in 2016.
Yeah.
While in it, I felt, oh, there's a lot of opportunities. I can't be closed in a makeup box. And then I started making, so the makeup part of it,
Yes.
I went into a makeup school
Oh,
while working again.
okay.
I went into makeup school, did a month course at Face to Face,
Mhm.
and then I started doing. So the most challenging thing when you're starting anything,
Yes.
it's how are you going to convince people?
Yeah.
How are you going to
Yeah.
convince
Yeah.
somebody I can deliver
Right.
your share to your satisfaction? So
Mm.
it was a bit of a challenge, but because I love doing my face, I
Yeah.
would post on social media, I'll post on Facebook, and people ask, "Oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
Are you doing makeup?" Yes. So that's how I got into the makeup. It was in 2016 when I registered the company, the Click Jam. And then I taught myself YouTube and all to do wigs.
Wow.
So I found a supplier and I started selling hair.
Nice.
So in the Click Glamour, we do makeup,
Yes.
we do wigs. Yes.
Mm.
So that's the beauty side of business.
Yeah, and I'm sure people are quite shocked with hair, no time, no makeup. What's happening there? Yeah, I'm telling you, Mohari will convince you to buy ice. I'm telling you, like, you will end up buying it because that's how good she is. But I think I love the fact that you are telling us how you didn't just decide, I'm going to be a makeup artist, and you woke up and you didn't.
No,
You went to school.
Yes,
You know,
I've always loved it. So I wanted the official, the formal part of it, and
yes.
then the paper.
Oh, that's nice.
Guys, I'm a makeup artist, by the way. Here's the paper.
Yes.
And you get discounts.
Yeah.
So when I buy
it
at some big brands, I get 30% discount because I have cards.
Oh, that is so nice.
In big places.
You know what I mean? Big brands. Achoo. But also, I know that I saw you. What's going on?
So also, I'm a like of nice things. I like of finer things in life, So a good friend of mine is a balloon girl. Like she does balloons. She's a shout out to her. She does balloons.
Okay.
So I've always watched her. I've always fascinated to some degree. This is interesting.
Yeah.
So I approached her like, "Yo, my friend, I see you do lessons. You teach people how to do balloon garlands, to do gift boxes and all. Can I come?" And then she went, paid, even though she's a friend.
Yes.
You support friends by paying for the services.
Please.
I paid and went for the training. It was a day training. She taught me everything that I need to know about balloons. And I went out. I got into balloons decor thing. Yeah.
Hey, you busy man. Like she just wants to build this business in the house because there's an
empire.
When's the makeup?
Let's
talk about cakes actually. Mohadi bakes. Mohadi, come on. What's going on here?
What do you take me for?
Like, hey, Opis. So tell us about your baking business. What's going on? How did it come about?
So I started during the hard lockdown. We had too much time. We didn't know what to do with our lives.
Yes.
So I started baking. I've always baked for my family, like here and there. I'm a scones here, biscuits there. Try this new recipe and all. So during the hard lockdown, every Sunday I would bake a cake as a family dessert and post it on social media, and people were interested. Like the interest was overwhelming. No, give us the recipe. Hey, share, how did you do it? Hey, that drip. I'm like, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, people are noticing.
Hey.
And then I posted again. Like,
that's nice.
This is nice. How much? I'm like, yeah, how much?
How much?
How much?
That's when they got you.
How much?
Yeah.
No. I went like your opportunity. So I went and also got trained. I'm not a chef. I'm not a pastry chef. I'm a baker. I'm just a cake designer.
Nice.
I'm a cake designer. So in 2020, during the hard lockdown, I learned how to bake, home baked and all, and then went into training, and then I started the business.
Aslambi, Asibi Babi,
No.
Like we are sorted. But now the thing is, you've got these 3 running businesses, and you're a mom of 3. How do you do it? Like,
and I also have a job.
And you also have a job.
Yeah, I
My
work for a human
goodness.
rights organization.
Wow.
Yes, I also have a job I work.
Do you see
But
why I
it's-
keep saying you're a superwoman now? Like, how do you do it?
Superwoman, tell me so much pressure. Super what? Yeah. So you try. There's always that guilt
Yeah.
when you're a working mom and then a businesswoman that is also a mom. So there's also that mom guilt that you feel, hey, God, I'm working too much.
Yeah.
I'm neglecting the rest of the
kids.
days.
Yeah.
So, but you try by all means to
Right.
make balance. Or you know what? This week I'm not taking any orders. The focus is me and
my
the
family.
baby.
Oh, nice.
And then again, I try and involve the girls into the business.
Aw.
So while I'm working, they're also working, and then we're also chatting
Yeah.
about school. How's your
Yeah.
home? How's
Oh,
school?
that's nice.
Let's do this. Yeah. So in the process, when I try and involve them in the thing, so that we also bond. While mom is working,
we are
also bond.
bonding.
They are bonding.
Oh, that's
shakalo.
beautiful. And
Yeah.
again, it's a house full of girls.
Yeah,
I don't know how
the
MOKGADI does it, but
who's our stronger,
outnumbered. Yeah.
outdated.
Outdated,
Yeah.
literally outdated. But also, maybe tell us, Uguti, in all the three businesses, which one maybe would you say is the hardest, or was the hardest or most challenging to start?
Okay, when I started with the cakes,
Yeah.
I was already a makeup artist. So it was a bit of a challenge. People would think that it would be easy, or you know what, you just put this one into the other one and you roll with it.
Yeah.
No. My challenge was that people are already buying cakes from elsewhere.
Yes.
How am I going to try and convince them
Makes
that they
sense.
need to come to
Yeah.
me? Because we loyal. So when you buy MOKGADI, you loyal to MOKGADI.
Ne?
So the cakes one was a bit of a challenge to. I've already convinced my family and they support. Or, you know what?
That's beautiful as
I'm
well.
gonna start with cakes. I'm like, no, go for it. If you want to do it, run with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, the trying to put it out there. The first cake that I did, like, you know what? I'm not sure if they're gonna like it. But yeah, here we are now. I think I've baked more than 200 cakes now in the 2 years that I've been doing cakes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Woo.
So the support is it's appreciated.
And I think that's beautiful.
Yeah,
right?
it's lovely.
That's
It's
beautiful,
lovely.
especially if you get it from family as well.
Yeah, oh, the support.
Yeah, I think that's
the support
beautiful.
is unmatched. I get
I
the
keep
support.
saying superwoman, guys. Superwoman.
Super who?
Yeah, this woman is busy. But also, here's the thing: I wanted to understand maybe if really in the past, since 2016, you said, right?
Mhm.
What would you say is your biggest highlights in all your businesses till thus far? Because at the end of the day, there's times where we need to celebrate that one moment where you just achieved that one thing you've always wanted to achieve within this business field. Which would you say is your biggest highlight in these past few years?
Okay, so the biggest highlight was doing an event where the cake and the makeup was done by me.
Wow.
So Miss Patty was there looking glam.
Listen.
And the cake also was, on the sides.
On point.
All like I was like, wow, Mocha.
Wow.
So this is all
That
you,
literally is
Mocha.
a whole event.
Yes.
You could do.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, I'm ballooning up,
Yeah.
Decorate.
Yeah.
I love that.
No, so
Full package.
Full package. You get it all. You get it. You get everything.
Listen.
And then you have your cake as well.
Nah, I go figure like student decide to say uzoba muhle, just because we are sensing abazange sinike i-411 ukuthi nathi sizamenyane here and there. It's all good. Let's go for a quick break. But all I need you guys to do is let me know if there's anything that you'd like to ask MOKGADI, our guest today, on our WhatsApp line 0678634220. And all you need to do is just send those WhatsApp. You can send a voice. You can even send a holla because we just want to hear where you are, what you're doing with who. But of course, here's some good music while we go on a break.
You are listening to Chivalcoms Radio.
So my voice is pop on radio. My people are like, your voice on radio.
Love it. Listen. I'm here to coffee, definitely quite over. You know how we do it on Saturday. Hi, Gogo, how are you doing?
Hey, Anita. I'm going live on Facebook now.
I think Facebook quite good actually. Insta, I haven't been receiving much.
Thank you. Thank you, Anita. Thank you, my love.
I'm Pamela, how are you doing?
Honey, what's the WhatsApp number?
067
067. Okay, where am I starting? 06.
Yeah, 067 863
863
863 4220.
4220.
The best local and international music in time. You are listening to Chivalcom's Radio.
34 minutes past 6 on a Saturday evening, and you know what that means. You are tuned into the Metro Weekends right here on Chivalcom's Radio, the radio that comes to you with, of course, Noluthando omkhulu umacingwane yesinyanda yomkhonto phakathi akagugi kuzogugingane zakhe intombi yasedumbe, the fit Zulu girl right here on Chivalcom's Radio, all the way from Sandton. And of course namhlanje siphethe isihlahla sikaKhisimusi. Hey, lalela ugirl uyacobela tonight. How you still good, Mohadi?
I'm good. I'm
loving that. I'm loving that. Listen, I wanted to know, of course, as a female in the business field, right? what would you say has been a challenge just because you're female?
Okay. With any other field, being
Yes.
a woman, it's not as I wouldn't say easy as men, but I think funding sometimes it's a bit of a challenge when you come as a woman, because even though they say no, we empower women, we want women to
Yes.
come, there's a lot of things that they expect because maybe you're a woman. Yeah, but I feel there's some red tapes that we get to pass through to get something because you're a woman.
Ish. And I think that's the biggest challenge for a lot of females, especially trying to break into the business world, you know, trying to be independent and make money and stand on their own and things like that. But here's the thing, I think there's quite a few females that are listening that want to know, Uti, how do you go through the challenging times, whether it's in your business, whether as a wife, whether as a mom, and what's that one thing that you do to get through the challenging times, basically? Yeah.
Okay, life itself is challenging.
It is.
So in business, the challenging things, like the most challenging thing that I found in business was to try and get new customers. So it's easy to retain existing clients or existing customers because they know your work, they've been satisfied before. But it's not easy to get to attract a new customer. So the challenge in that is that you need to find a way to say, not necessarily stealing someone from the other, but moving someone from buying from Thando to MOKGADI.
Okay,
what are you bringing? What is it that you can offer that I didn't get when I was buying from so and so? So the challenge is that in terms of getting customers, in terms of getting clients, you try and come with innovations.
Right.
You know, like now I do makeup, I do balloons, I do cakes. So I have a special running where if you buy a cake, you get free makeup. And people thought it was a joke. You know, we've never seen anything like this.
Yeah.
So because people wanted me to do their face before, now it's an opportunity. They also have an opportunity to taste my cake. Yes. So you need to find ways to attract. And as a mom, I think the challenging thing, there's no manual in parenting. So what you do that works for you, I think it's. So being a mom, it's not as easy. There's no manual. If there was a manual, I know chapter 3. Yeah. You don't do this, girls. You do this. Chapter 4.
Oh, we wish it was that easy.
Yeah. So being a mom, I think the challenge is it's feeling or I think you're not giving them what they feel they deserve, even though you're trying your best. But you feel, or I don't think I'm giving them the soft love that they But doing your best, it's one of those things that can all try and do.
Right?
Yep.
Woo! Guys, I wish there was a manual of being a parent. I think by now would have been a parent. But I think that's the biggest thing that we think about as young females. When you think about going into motherhood, you're like,
how am I going
to do this? I myself
into place. Like nothing comes easy in life. Like anything, like business has its challenges. Being a parent has its own challenges. So if you just do what works for you, you'll get, especially to new moms, you get a lot of advices. Don't do this. Hey, this. Do what works for you and your baby. And there's also like I can't give an advice as an expert. Yes. But I feel if you feel this works for you and your baby or for you or your family, run with it. Right? Do it. Yeah, guys. Parenthood, yes, I told you it's nice here. Right? Yeah. And then here's the thing. I'm thinking to myself, how's a typical day look like in MOKGADI's life? I mean, you've got these 3 businesses running, you still have a job, you still are a mom, you still are a wife. A typical day, just one typical day. Take us through that day. Okay. So it depends. Currently I'm on maternity leave where I work. Where I said I work at a human rights organization. Yes. So a typical day now looks like waking up. If I have cake orders, yes, do the orders, move the orders. Sometimes I bake. At what time do you wake up? I'm not a morning person. Yeah.
I was about to say, maybe
Well,
those people that wake up at 3 to
Listen,
start baking.
I'm not a morning person, but
Yeah.
the type of businesses that I do pushes me to be
Yeah,
that.
no,
Like
definitely.
when I need to be,
Yeah.
I have to wake up at 3,
Jeez.
drive to, let's say I have a wedding in Hammanskraal. Wake up at 3, drive to Hammanskraal, do the wedding, do the makeup, then yeah. So a typical day on like a normal business day. I wake up, bake cakes if I have to. Let's say if it's needed by the afternoon of the day of the same day, I wake up, bake the cake, design it, and then get it ready. Or cakes. Sometimes I'll do the cake and then run to do a client's makeup in the same breath.
Nice.
Yeah, so a typical like Mara, there's no typical day in business. Like things just moves around. Yes, you just want today can never be the same as yesterday and the day after or day before.
Because sometimes on your socials in the morning you come and cry. Later on, Santini. Later on, wait. I'm just like, this is all in one day.
Yep. Yes, and it's doable. It's doable. Yeah, right. Because the children need to eat. No, but it's not.
See, I keep saying superwoman, guys.
No, you know what? When it's passion, when you do something that you love, it doesn't feel like work. Yeah. Even though only like exhausted, you don't want anything, but because you're doing what you love, it doesn't feel like work. You feel like, you know what? I just went to, right. It's not. It's It's not bad.
Okay.
Yes.
I love it, but I do have a message that came through.
Okay.
I'd say, hi, Thando. Wow, you have given us such a guest. Just want to say big shout out to that superwoman in the studio. She's my Bitso MOKGADI.
Oh, hi, Bitso.
So proud of you, Bitso. And may the Almighty continue to prosper you in many ways. Keep shining. You are the best in all.
Thank you so much, Miss. I love you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You see the support that she was talking about, guys. The support she was talking about.
My girls are
I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Vito, for that beautiful, beautiful message. Hey, listen, Mokgadine. I know what team. Your mom, you're a businesswoman. Do you ever get time to yourself?
I try because I'll get exhausted.
Right?
Yes. So if needs be, I tell auntie that please tell the girls that mommy is having some time to herself. I'll see them later. Otherwise,
because you go crazy, man. There's so much going on.
Yes. And time to myself means going out to do my nails, going to do my hair, talking to different people in the salon, just resting, relaxing, or going for a massage. But I do try to have time for myself because otherwise I'll get a
I definitely love that. I love the fact that you do take time out to yourself because it's very, very important, especially because you are busy playing these profiles to everyone, but you must play the most important one to yourself. Yes. I really think that is very important. But here's the thing as well. I think, what do you think you'd like to leave behind as a legacy for your girls? Especially as a businesswoman.
So I try and involve my girls into the business. Like I told you, I want them to know how to do Shia.
Yes,
they
have to. They have to.
So when I have clients where I need them to come and see, they're not just coming to see what mom is doing. They must learn. I also tell them the different things that I use for a complete look. So blush, there's highlighter, there's eyeshadow. Yes. Wow. So I want them to know how to do this. And when I bake, one will be mixing eggs this side, the other one will be doing anchelela swikiri or so I want them to know that mommy was a hard worker. Mommy did all she can for them. Yes. And then also the legacy I want to leave them is that I want them to if they're interested in the business, they can take over and do whatever they want. So let's someone loves to say Korean, she wants to have a lipstick brand or whatever. But for some reason it go to America. I don't know.
I love that street trip there. I love it.
It will be manufactured in America for some odd reason only known by her. Yes. Yeah. So I want them to be their
That's
own love, but
nice,
I
yeah.
want them to know that mommy was
Yes.
this woman who was working so hard for them.
Right?
And yeah, if they're interested in the business, I'm going to teach
Why
them, and they can take
not?
over and be the little
I like that.
yeah,
Yeah, I
in a
like
few
that.
years. Yeah, when mommy
Listen.
retires and go and chill with daddy in Dubai,
Listen.
they'll be running.
I hope ubamnyusa ulalela ukuthi i-budget yaseDubai ilunge. Ibe prepared i-budget yaseDubai. Listen, I got another message. I'm not sure who it is because they didn't mention, but the message goes something like this. That's my sister in love.
Yay! I know who that is.
Absolutely love her. Superwoman indeed.
Thank you,
Exactly.
Thank you, Londi. Thank you so much.
Hi, Londi. Happy Women's Day.
Thank you so much.
See, everybody keeps calling you Superwoman because I've been trying to figure, hey, MOKGADI yenza kanjani lento le?
Superwoman. That's a big title.
Yes. So why not?
For a young woman from Limpopo,
I mean,
that's
next question, young thing like this, you know? I love it. Right?
Yeah,
So I also wanted to check, Nev. I think I've seen you do an interview somewhere. I'm not sure if it was TV or it was a magazine, but here's the thing. How much of such exposure do you think a business really, really needs for it to really, really conquer? Because at the end of the day, MOKGADI could be here and she could be doing her thing on a daily basis, but there's some exposure that she needs, you know? And how big of a role does it play into growing your business?
So the biggest media that I feel it's taking over now.
Yeah,
it's social media.
Definitely.
Although radio is doing the most, like
Right.
a radio advert,
Yeah.
most people in the rurals,
Right.
so I think social media, it's not the only, it's for a small business, it's the cheapest way to advertise, unlike going to TV or radio.
Yes.
But social media, you can't go wrong on social media. Either Facebook, Instagram, a bit of Twitter. Twitter is more for your big business, for your big establishment.
Yeah.
But I feel you can't go wrong with social media. Advertise, talk about
the
power of social media and business. Don't underestimate that power.
Yeah.
So I feel like social media, it's I've done a radio interview a few times on Tabela FM.
Yes.
So
Hey,
I've been invited a few times, but it wasn't for advertising. It was more about talking more about the skin, talking about makeup. I've done a TV interview as well. I think 3 years back on Soweto TV.
Yeah.
Also, it wasn't advertising. It was more about talking about makeup, talking about the beauty industry, how evolving it is. So, but in terms of advertising, in terms of marketing, if you don't have the big budget to do it on TV and radio, social media is your place to be. For small business, if you want, if you want, like when I was doing makeup classes, I was telling a friend of mine about most of the people who used to come for my classes, I found them on Facebook. Yeah, you'll have a class full of 15 women.
Wow.
All found me on Facebook. So I feel social media is one of the biggest places to sell yourself, to sell your business. And on Scala, even WhatsApp, you guys use statuses and I remind you who so and so's birthday is coming. I need to order a cake. So don't get tired to advertise. Don't get tired to sell your business. Be on their faces every day.
Right?
Comment. Be on their faces. Yes. So it's not for the market. It's not for you doing it because you want. You're doing it because you want people to know about your business. You're doing it because you want sales. So don't get tired to sell yourself. Don't get tired to advertise, to market on social media until you have the big bucks. To go on a 30 seconds on TV.
You're right.
Like here on channel.
Right?
Yes.
No, I like that. Here's the thing that you touched on, skin, right? Especially because you're a makeup artist. There's a stigma that goes around makeup. People saying, hey, you're hiding your true beauty. And then social media also does show us females maybe who are burn victims.
Mhm.
Maybe you have scarring and they use makeup to, cover up and things like that.
Mhm.
Maybe what would you say about that stigma and what do you believe about it?
So there's one thing about makeup. Makeup loves good skin.
Mm.
So makeup is not a mask. It's not something that you use to conceal, demask. It's an enhancement.
Mm.
So we use makeup not to close or to hide the scars.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
use it to enhance ourselves. So
Yes.
I believe if you first need to take care of your skin before you do your makeup.
That's true.
So if you're going to use makeup as a conceal, the whole point of makeup it's lost. So for makeup, it's not a conceal of the scars and all. If you have scars and you're treating your skin good,
Yes.
then that's fine.
Wow.
But you can't use it to conceal the whatever the pigmentation. Treat the pigmentation, treat the scars. You have a skin regimen.
Right.
Have your skin like your morning routine and evening
Morning
routine.
routine,
Use your
yes,
serums if you can afford. Use things that love. So go and find the things that, like, if you have oily skin.
Yes.
To whichever shop that you choose to go buy your skin things. Go there and tell them what your skin problem is. I have oily skin and this and this.
Yes.
When it's winter, it's dry, so you have combination skin. So when you go to the shop, when you're buying your skin things, you tell the consultant or whoever's assisting your skin problems and try and deal with that first before you apply layers of makeup, because makeup loves good skin.
Good skin.
Yes, makeup loves good skin.
You heard it from the pro. You heard it from the pro. Let's play a quick song and take a break, but we will be back.
I'm still here.
Yeah, but all you need to do is continue to connect with us on our WhatsApp line 067 863 4220 067 863 4220. We will be right back right here on the Matured Weekends only on Javalcon's Radio, the radio that comes to you.
International music and talk. You are listening to Javalcon's
Hey guys, how
Radio.
you doing? Hi Belle. Hi Valentine. Hi Lebron. Woo, this is my bride from last year. Lefta. What's up? Hi to me. Hi Valentine. Hi Nels. Hi ladies. Hi Tato. Hi to Dina. Hi guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen to what.
It's hot here, man. It is really, really hot. You don't know you're live on YouTube, right?
Tando, no. No, I'm patting myself. I'm getting shiny. It's so hot in here. Ow.
And it is hot, so yo.
I'm also live on YouTube.
Nice.
Yeah.
Trying to grow. Yeah. You know how social media is. We're trying to infiltrate.
Yeah. Hey, God. It's in my house. Yeah. Thank you for listening. Makeup artist is retouching her lipstick.
I guess she knows when to do it. Hi, mommy. Hope you're good. I'm Sawas. Yeah, no, show me talking.
So I'm here. Chabal Radio.
From the heart of Stanton in Johannesburg, you are listening to Jamalcom's Radio. Broadcasting live from Stanton in Johannesburg.
Yeah, boy, in general, this is Jamalcom's Radio, and it's 56 minutes past 6 on a Saturday evening, which means you are still tuned into the Matured Weekends with Noluthando. I'm Tunu, and I'm chilling with the oh so beautiful, the superwoman, as we've been saying, oh, MOKGADI. You still good, MOKGADI?
Thank you. I'm still good, Tana. How you doing?
I'm still good. Listen, ngithatha ama-tip manje ngizingabhala because the teacher is here. You know what I mean? But listen, but I know we are talking about Women's Month, and we know the history behind Women's Month. But I think I wanted to know, what does it mean to you as a female in business, as a female, you know, in a, how do I put it, in not in media, but like someone has to deal with technology on a daily basis to grow businesses and whatsoever. What do you think is your day-to-day practice that would motivate young females to commemorate this day, but also to think about or be considerate of what Women's Month really, really means to women, especially in South Africa?
Okay, so it's okay. The sad part of being a woman in South Africa is all these bad things that are happening to women. The killings, the gender-based violence, and all these things. I think it's a scary time in South Africa to be a woman. Like, it's so scary. Like, driving at night, you're always checking yourself. These people,
anything can happen.
Anything can happen. So yeah, I think it's. Besides that, I think women in South Africa, we as much as there's things that are still blocking women to achieve whatever they want to achieve, because they're women, we are getting opportunities. The doors are slowly opening for women. Banyana are doing us proud.
Look, shut up.
So we're getting there. For a young woman who's listening out there who feels, life. There's a lot of pressure on social media, especially Instagram.
Insta.
There's a lot of things that puts young women under pressure to have this gratification. So I feel for you need. Okay, as a mother, I feel for I don't want my girls to go out there looking for role models. I don't want to put a responsibility on a known person, on a celebrity, on your DJ so and so to be a role model to my children. I need to start at home to they must look up to mommy. They must see
Right.
mommy is doing
Yeah.
her best.
right.
Mommy is doing this. Mommy is doing.
Mm.
So I feel like we as young women, there's a lot of pressure on social media,
It is.
and some of these things are not real. Like Instagram, it's not a real life. People are not as wealthy as they seem to be. So we young women shouldn't look at Instagram as the go-to benchmark. Yeah, soft.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
So whatever your parents can do for you as a young lady, if you're able to go to school, you're doing your sports, they're supporting you in whatever that you're doing. Our children don't need to look outside for role models.
Yeah.
For role models. Then I can't put a responsibility on DJs to be a role model to my
Right.
children.
When you are right here.
Yeah, when she's doing things that people don't agree with, they're like, yeah, no, but you how are you a role model doing this?
Yeah.
The girls need to see mommy as a role model first.
That's
And then
true.
anyone outside, it's a bonus. It's
Right.
a plus.
Yeah.
It's a bonus.
That's beautiful actually. I love that. So who would you say are the women that played a role in the kind of woman you've become today?
My mom.
Zing
Yeah, no,
yeah.
Okay, being raised by a single mom.
Yes.
My dad passed away when we were still very young.
Yeah.
So she's been singing handedly under everything. Like she's been our everything.
Wow.
Like the support. I used to do pageants when I was growing up.
Listen.
So swimming costume and so every new pageant.
Listen. Girl.
Yes.
I like
So
it.
my mom has been my support system. In terms of women, I think not. My mom has been the most supportive. But like right now, if I was coming here and she was still here, she'd be the first person to come on phone and get mom. If she was not at my house, she's at home. Everybody connected. You must listen to this thing. Because she was support system. But then also in business, when I started makeup, there's a few makeup artists that I approached to like for mentoring. So it was not easy to get there, but you get so people would think, oh, hi, makeup artists they compete. No, we're not competing. We're actually colleagues. We're not competing for clients. We're actually colleagues.
Oh, wow.
So I can recommend if I'm busy, I can recommend someone. Yes,
lovely.
Yeah. Also with baking, when I started baking, there was a woman that I was looking up to, she's my mentor. She's been baking for many years.
Yeah.
So when I started baking, when I started interested, so she would comment on my statuses and she was like, "Hey, you seem to be liking this." And I'm like, "Yes, this is a person." We're not going to bother you. Continue commenting. Yeah,
I love it.
I'm going to bother you. So like I approached her because my fear was like, how am I going to start this? So I started by getting myself a mentor. So funding this. Well, how do you do this? How do you price? Yes, I would send her things, cake here, 3 when a client wants it. How do I price this? So which flavors do they want? What sizes do you price this much? Because of 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's you need to have women in your corner that you can go to. Even my sister's London, she's one of the women that are very supportive. My cheerleader, Bizoliana, she's one of those that supports me so much. So you need to have a support structure, a corner of your woman where you can go cry, when you can go look up at nice things.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like it. And I think from what you are saying, I'm picking up how important it is for you to surround yourself with people with similar goals or who are driven the same way, because at the end of the day, you've got goals to achieve.
No, you can't.
And if there's no one pushing you, you can't just stand there by yourself.
No.
But also the importance of mentorship on its own.
It's important.
Right?
It's very important.
Wow.
It's very important, especially when you're going into someone who's been doing this for a long time and you're just starting up. So I also have young girls whom I taught, young and old, whom I taught makeup. So after teaching a person makeup, you don't just go and be your own person.
Yes.
So they come back and ask brands, what's new, what's trending, what is it that you send pictures, what do you think I can improve on? So so I have a few ladies that I'm mentoring. I'm no expert. I'm what?
Hint
Yeah, so there's a few ladies that have taught makeup, and I'm currently mentoring.
Yes,
like
yes.
in terms of what is currently trending, and you don't stop learning in any venture that you go into. You don't stop learning. You bake cakes.
Wow.
There's new trends every year. The trends that
Right?
the drip stitcher
Yeah,
last year.
man.
The, this year it's something else. So you don't stop
No, that's
learning.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. But also, here's the thing that I want to understand, especially because you are family orientated, right? How has all your businesses, impacted your family, whether financially, whether emotionally? Kori, how has it really been? Because at the end of the day, these people are here 24/7. Ngapha wena uyabheka, ngapha kune-client ezozokwenza i-makeup. This whole thing, how do you cope? How do you do it?
I'm blessed with a supportive family. From my husband to my siblings,
Wow.
and then to my helper. I don't know where I would be without this kind. Yeah. But my family is very supportive.
Yeah.
So I come up with all these crazy ideas. They just listen. Okay, so you want to do it? Yeah. No, you're serious. Yeah. Oh, okay. If you want to do it, go for it.
Oh, that's
So in terms of
lovely.
support, I'm not lacking support.
Oh,
My
that's
family is
beautiful.
it's very supportive. So there was a time when I started. And let me tell you a story.
All right.
When I started baking, I got a big thing. Cake to do not bake in terms of size,
yeah.
but big in terms of where it was going. It was cake, yeah, Mama Winnie. MEC was doing a commemoration, something somewhere.
Listen.
So they sent me a brief. What I do as a cake, put a picture of Mama Winnie. They were launching her blanket.
Oh.
I got the brief, do the cake, and then what I do after baking, I send my clients cakes before I deliver. Well, it's done. If I have changes to make,
then you
please tell me now
before
I deliver. Okay, what MOKGADI did, I sent a picture while on the way to deliver. It was a cake picture, but like a blanket.
Yes.
Picture ya blanket. Nje ke dirile fondant ke khabile cake ka fondant. Caramel snippet. And then went to deliver. So no, wait. The CEO, whoever wants to see you. My heart was pumping. What it was? It was an NGO that had organized that.
Okay.
So yeah, but no, ma'am, we're not happy with the cake. This is how Mama Winnie was. This is so underwhelming. Please go and change it. Okay, I went and printed the same edible picture.
Yes.
Went home, tried all these designs. There was no do this. It was do something nice. And the nice that I did was not nice.
I know.
Then went back home. I was this close to crying. My husband and helper were helping me to design the cake. Funny, the cake was about 2-3 hours late, but eventually they were happy. So I learned, therefore, you know what? Support your family is very important. Imagine if I was alone. No, I got this. No, their assistant helped a big time.
Right.
I was this close to crying. And they like making fun of it. So, hey, remember Mama Winnie cake?
Basile.
Mama Winnie cake. I'm like, guys, why you be like this?
Why you being these people, man?
Every time I want to throw Nje, you know what? Mama Winnie cake.
At least now I've got something to stand on.
Wow.
How pleased. So here's the thing, you just mentioned how the client wasn't happy, right?
Yes.
And I'm sure from time to time you do come across clients maybe who are not happy. How do you bounce back from that? How do we deal with an unsatisfied client, or a client that just refuses to be happy?
So feedback is good to know, good or bad. Yeah. So if I deliver a cake, you have it and you feel like, you know what, the sponge wasn't soft enough. I'm like, okay. Now I try. Yes, I take it not in a bad, but we have clients that are impossible.
Yes.
Or you'll do a cake to your best, and they still feel, and you feel, you know what, that's the best I could do.
Yeah.
I appreciate the feedback,
Yeah.
but there was nothing beyond what I did.
this,
Thank you for the feedback, but there was nothing beyond what I. So you can go to someone else where you feel yeah. So we have such clients, but I feel feedback is very important. I take reviews very, very, very serious because they also help me to grow.
Yes.
So you know what? If you could have done 1, 2, 3, 4, and you sit and okay. So if there was a one client who felt probably the cake was not up to her, and was like, you know what? Can I make you cupcakes just to make up for the mess up that you feel like?
Yes,
Can I make you 6 cupcakes just to
Yeah.
as an apology or whatever, however you want to take it? Yeah. So feedback is very important. Good or bad, it's important
Not
because
all roses.
no, woo! You spend for 10 hours designing a cake, and then when it delivers, they're like, oh, okay, nice. And you're like, hey, Mutimu, I was not sleeping,
right.
And you're like, but feedback is very important.
No, I hear you.
It's very important. Good or bad, you take it in, and so it can't always be, now you have times where you feel, I bought this thing and I'm not happy with 1, 2, 3, 4. You go back to the shop and like, this sweater was
Just
not
like
what
any
I.
other person.
Yes,
Makes
yeah.
sense.
So it's not all rosy.
Your wig business. I know that lately the wig business has been booming. Everyone is selling.
Everyone is selling hair.
Everyone is well.
Yeah.
So I think competition is quite tight. Maybe how do you keep up, or keep yours relevant? Yeah.
So this every business or every market, but what I thought it's saturated. But we all have our market. We all have our people.
Yes.
So whatever you do, like with makeup, people are like, no, why are you doing makeup? Makeup is oversaturated. Every second person is a makeup artist, but no one does it like MOKGADI. So there could be 500 of us, but MOKGADI has her own way of doing things.
Right.
So you don't be discouraged and feel, you know what?
I like it.
I can't do 1, 2, 3 because everyone else is doing it.
But
But there's only you. There's only one MOKGADI.
there's only one
Yeah,
MOKGADI.
there's only one MOKGADI.
Yes.
We can all do makeup, but we can all make cakes.
Yes.
But there's a creativity MOKGADI
Exactly.
where you can't get it anywhere else.
I love it.
Yeah, there's that creativity.
Right.
There's that thing that makes you different.
It makes you
all of us
go,
are unique.
this is the one.
All of us are unique in our own way. Yeah. So don't limit yourself. Don't usikakitsalela khona or know what. But everyone is doing this. We are all doing 1, 2, 3, 4. So no. So the wigs are doing well for now as well. I have clients. I have clients, customers who come and return.
So you don't just sell wigs and things, but you also maintain clean.
Yes, yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, there's one thing I don't do. It's to customize.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
customize. So if you want, there's a cousin of mine who's very good. Ellen Buttes Lebogang, she's the best.
Yes.
If you want your wig, she's currently based in Cape Town.
Okay.
If you want your wig customized nicely, I can hook you up with her. Yeah, no, she's best.
She's a good content
Yep.
as well. Kumnandi like her.
My sister.
Kumnandi like her. So listen, I need the area from you. What is that one thing that you are looking for, or your, do I say checklist? Then one thing that you really, in the next few years, after I've achieved this, I've done.
I can retire. I can
relax. Yeah.
So besides wanting to have branches in different provinces.
Yeah.
Let's say have Klema in KZN and have Klema back in Polokwane. My goal in getting into business wasn't just for me and my family. I love to employ more people.
Right.
I would love to sit and say 200 people are employed by my business. Then I can sit and say, oh, you know what? My kids can take over. So for me, it's not about just doing it for myself. It's empowering, like feeding more families. If Click can feed 200 people in the next 10 years, then my job is done.
I love that.
Yes.
She's not just about herself and her family. She's about other people as well, and empowering other young females as well who would like to, venture into the businesses that she's already venturing in. Listen, MOKGADI, before I let you bounce, here's something I want to find out now.
Yes.
People are sitting here thinking, okay, Mokgadi ya baker, Mokgadi makeup, okay. So how do I reach Mokgadi?
Okay, so I have Twitter, TikTok, your TikTok.
Listen.
So I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram,
Yeah.
TikTok,
Mhm.
and what else?
Everywhere.
Which
basically.
one?
Literally everywhere.
And
basically.
WhatsApp.
Is it?
So on WhatsApp,
Yeah.
I don't know if I should give people my numbers.
Hmm.
Okay. Only for business.
Only for
Don't
business.
don't text me and
Please.
say hi Mokgadi. I
Umuhle
said
kanjani,
no.
yazi?
Whoa! But you so
Abamazi bakunyusa.
So on Facebook, I have pages that I run. So
Okay.
my main one is MOKGADI NYUSWA.
Okay. Mokgadi NYUSWA is the main
Main
page.
one.
All right.
And then there's a cakes page.
Okay.
It's Glam Creations GC.
All right.
At Glam Creations
Mhm.
GC. There's a beauty one, the makeup page on Facebook.
Yes.
Get Glam.
All right.
CLIQUE.
Mhm.
Glam, the glamour doesn't have a U.
Oh.
It's GLAMOR.
Okay.
And then on Instagram, it's Mokgadi_makeup artist.
Nice.
And then the cakes one, it's for makeup. The cakes one is on Instagram. It's
Okay.
Glam Creations GC. Glam Creations GC. So on Instagram, on my makeup page, I have an afro. There's a nice
right.
lady there with an afro.
A beautiful
That's-
smile.
That's the owner. That's the founder of
Ashu!
Instagram.
The owner.
That's the CEO.
I love that. I love that. But here's another thing that I wanted to know. I wanted to know, fine, Mokgadi has done all these things and, you know, she's achieved most of her goals or all of her goals. What do you think Habi's proudest moment of your career as a businesswoman is? Because I'm sure at some point you'll tell me, "Hi, Mama, la, hi." Hey, he's a mama.
She's so.
Yeah, but yes.
I don't think I've achieved half of the things that I want to achieve.
Yeah.
But where I am now,
Yeah.
I think he didn't see the cakes one coming.
Eh?
He's like, yo, hi mom. Every time I bake a cake, yo, I eat creativity at 10 years. Yeah.
I love that.
Yo,
I
hi,
love
mom.
that.
Yeah. So he didn't see the cakes one coming.
Yeah.
He's supportive.
Oh,
If I
that's
sleep at 3,
beautiful.
making cakes, he might be
Yeah.
sitting and watching Netflix, but he's there.
He's
Who called?
there.
If I need to open something, he's
This is
there.
beautiful.
Very supportive. Yeah. So I feel the cakes one he didn't see coming. He thought it was a joke like dessert on Sunday.
Yeah.
And then Miguel wanted to do
Now this is
training.
interesting.
Okay, go to your training.
Okay.
I support. Come back. 2 or 3 weeks later, I was already making a cake for a client. Like I was
Wow.
already
Yeah.
taking orders.
I love that.
So yeah, he's been very supportive. He's yeah. I think he's proud.
Yeah, well, guys,
Yeah.
look at with no business. We'll shut it in season.
Yeah, we always
You know?
Mhm.
Hey, guys, when I'm born, so the first thing go figure news. Yeah, hey, Mama said,
Yeah.
yeah, well, he's the first thing he'll tell you is what Mokgadi has been doing. And that is so beautiful. I think it is really, really
No,
beautiful.
he's been very supportive.
And
I
the
really
time
appreciate- So we've been together for 13 years.
that's a whole adult person.
Married for 11.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
3
time
children
later.
later.
Three
Yeah,
kids
three
later.
kids
You
later.
think there's still enough?
No. Whoa. Jesus.
I think
No.
when you sufuna boy
Wait.
there.
Wait. I'm done with children.
You are done.
I'm done making. The only
Making
baking
it.
that I'm going to do is the cake.
With
Yeah. Other one. I'm
Sorry,
serious.
no more
I
baking.
decided-
Obamius is not gonna be happy about that.
No,
I
but
know.
there's this thing, men feel for the family is not complete if there's no boy. My husband will kill for his girls.
Oh.
So there's no thing, hey, what, hey,
Yeah.
what.
Yeah.
If it was for us,
Yeah.
we would mix the way we want. Start with a boy and then girl, and
right.
but it's not up to
It's
us.
not,
Whatever God
definitely.
feels that we
Yeah,
deserve,
that's
God and
true.
the ancestors, the underground game, but you guys are going to have 3 girls, then we accept the 3 girls and go on. It's not up to us.
Yeah,
If we were to choose, I never can mix it up 2 girls and 1 boy or 2 boys. And, so it's not
I
up
see
to
what
us.
you mean.
Yeah,
I
so
get
it's
it.
he loves his children. He loves his girls.
Shout out to our music.
Teddy.
So here's the thing. I'm sure in the future there's that one person you'd really like to work with, whether it be cakes, whether it be hair, whether it be makeup. Who's that one person you really, really would love to work with?
Yo, hey, that's a hard one.
I know, right?
That's a hard one. I'm inspired by a lot of people in different areas.
Okay.
So the person might not be necessarily in that field, but there's a lot of business women that are doing it for themselves that I look up to. Yeah, it'll be hard to name one. Yeah,
okay, give me, let's say 3.
3.
Yeah, let's summarize.
3 women that I look up to that are killing it.
Yes.
Yo,
it's tough, man.
Yeah, it's tough. Okay, I love Carol Bow. Yeah, I think she's a business guru. Yeah. So she inspires me in terms of business, not what I'm doing,
yes,
but how she's doing her thing, how she's moving in terms of business, how she handles, how she carries herself. So I feel now. And then finally, this chef guy that I like so much, Chef Zondi. Oh, he bakes nice cakes. Oh, he bakes nice cakes.
Hey.
Yeah, no, he's
No, I get you.
And then there's a lady who does decor. She's also a medical doctor.